My dearest Charlie, wow, can you believe it? Today is the day, the start of our forever. Since the moment I first met you, I knew you were going to be a big part of my life. And when you first said you loved me, I told myself that this was the man I wanted to spend my life with. Charlie, you have blessed me in so many ways. Your presence is a gift. You have supported me in everything I do. You make me laugh like no one else, and you've shown me a kind of love that I had always prayed for.
Is this real life? I'm filled with all sorts of emotions right now. I'm so excited, anxious, nervous, but as soon as I see you breaking through those doors and head down the aisle, I will be relaxed. That is something you and only you can do to me. I cannot imagine where I'd be in life if I haven't met you. I thank God every day for putting you in my life.
Charlie, today I promise to love you for every second of every day for the rest of our lives. Charlie, today I take you to be my faithful partner, my best friend, and my forever love. I love you so much, honey, and I always will.
I love you, Peyton, with all my heart. I knew I was going to marry you pretty early on in our relationship, and it's crazy that the day is finally here. I love you, Peyton Kendall Lauerman.
From the minute I held you in my arms, I was the first one to hold you. I first noticed your beautiful red lips and so many of your mother's features. And throughout your whole life, it's remarkable how much you resemble your mother and how much you're like her. But early on, I was concerned by that. So I said, God, please make her a little bit like me. Because from about the age 4 on to now, Peyton became a little more emotional, highly spirited, dare I say dramatic, maybe even a little stubborn. And I realized God had made her like me. So he'd answered that prayer as well.
I remember the first time that we saw Peyton, Charlie and Peyton were holding hands in front of Mabee Hall at ACU. And they just seemed like they were so in love with each other and so into each other. They were holding hands and all this stuff. And I just remembered Peyton was so funny, you know, just really sweet. And I said, Mary, we got to adopt her right now.
Peyton lights up a room with a huge heart and loving soul and is one of the most genuine, loving, kind people I know. Charlie, I couldn't have handpicked a better person for Peyton to spend the rest of her life with. The way you love her is truly touching. Thank you for being so good to her.
The first time I met Peyton was when she came to surprise Charlie for his birthday. And some of the things I'd heard about them was Peyton was a theater major. And at my school, I try to avoid the theater majors. So I immediately thought I was like, oh boy, Charlie, what are you doing? But when I met her, she was actually like really funny, and I'm not the easiest person to talk to, but she actually got me to talk, which was an accomplishment.
I know that I can see how much you guys love each other. And you guys would do anything for one another, and I can see that.
Something wonderful about the vows you said today. A lot of people think the greatest day is the day you make those vows. But the greatest days of a marriage are the days that you get to keep them. So please, join me in raising a glass and offering your love. Praise God from whom all blessings flow. And praise God for Mr. and Mrs. Charlie Lauer.
Gathered here It's obvious that these two share an incredible joy that just spills over to the rest of us. That all your guests are here and they see the joy. There's something different in your relationship, in who you are. Now, as husband and wife, Charlie, this is your invitation. You may now kiss your bride.